Delone Carter had 4. What was working for him today?
Well, if I may steal a line and a phrase of kind of the week from our colleague Anisek Sena, Delone Carter did work. You know, he was called upon. They called his number, and he went out and he did exactly what he needed to. He is a tough runner. Looking at the stats, seeing on 19 carries, he gained 72 yards, does Delone Carter a disservice. You have to look at the way he runs, the type of yards he picks up in limited space, the number of defenders that he carries yard after yard after yard, a 4-touchdown performance, 3 on the ground, 1 through the air. His first receiving touchdown matches the 4 touchdowns that he had against Wyoming, where in that game 3 years ago, the last time Syracuse was 500, he basically carried the team offensively.
If you're a fantasy lover like myself, you see 4 touchdowns, you gotta love that. But let's get back to Carter. I gotta disagree with you, David, because 72 yards rushing, this was against Maine. This wasn't against a good team like Pennsylvania State. It was against a good, not a good team. It just did not deliver for me today.
It might not be a good team, but you're still having to deal with the same offensive line that is still learning to make holes and protect the quarterback.
All right. A big win here, but also possibly a loss. Art Jones came out in the first quarter, did make another play in the second quarter, but then we didn't see him again. Possibly an upper leg injury. What does this mean for this team?
Well, David, going forward, he's such a disruptive force in the middle, can cause sacks, tackles for a loss, and not only that, but he takes pressure off the ends. His brother Chandler Jones, Mikhail Marinovich. So if he's down for USF, it's not looking good for Syracuse.
Well, if you're a fantasy guy, then I'm going to guess that you like mock drafts well before they should even be out, and Mel Kiper has him in the top 15. He's an NFL talent, but most importantly, Doug Marrone, after the game, went to the press conference before he had time to go to the training room, so Jones' status unknown at this point.